Hey Saab people, in today's video we're going to be doing a quick unpackaging, a little bit of a review, and a full install on a Maptun strut brace for 03 plus Saab 9.3s. This will fit anything from 1.9 diesels all the way up to 2.8 V6s. As long as you are a left-hand drive 03 plus model for a Saab 9.3, this should work for you. This is another one of those parts that I've been wanting for some time, but unfortunately with how many large projects I have going on that I'm unable to release content for quickly, I have been unable to buy small fun install parts like this. Thankfully, the community, you guys, keep coming in clutch and posting things that I have wanted for a very long time. Huge shout out to Nick Zen for posting this up on Facebook. We came to an agreement and he shipped it out to me. Thanks a lot, Nick. We're gonna get this installed today. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Finally, we got into it. Alrighty guys, here it is. And as I said, this is a used item, so it does have a few blemishes on it, but that is to be expected when it's on somebody else's rig. The welds on this look really nice. It is painted up very nicely. And one of the other reasons I was reluctant to buy one of these is because my preference is actually the old Maptun logo. It would have been fine under the hood, but I really prefer their classic logo. I was keeping my eyes out for a used one of these. It seems to be very well manufactured. The welds look really good. It's definitely high quality, so I'm very excited to get this installed on the car. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Make sure your car is on the ground on a level surface, then remove your 6 13mm bolts. Now these are M8 by 1.25 pitch by 30mm long. I went with stainless bolts and a stainless washer to match. You can also do 25 in length because 30 is a little bit overkill. It'll save you a few rotations if you go with less. You absolutely must replace these bolts. These stock ones are not long enough to thread down all the way through your strut. Now real quick, we're going to clean up the dirt and all of the abrasive material that could get stuck between the paint and the bar because we don't want to cause any excess corrosion for any reason. And we also want to have a nice clean mating surface. Now we're going to go ahead and put the bar down to make sure that all of our holes line up and that this is going to fit well. So we're just going to get this into place here. Something I'm noticing here is that the new reservoir that I've just installed is making contact with the bar, but we don't need to worry about this because the bar is going to lower and move backwards when we tighten it all the way down. When you're doing your install, if it doesn't have enough clearance, you can always bend the bracket that the coolant reservoir is sitting in, and also the strut bar has a little bit of play, so you can always loosen up the 6 bolts and adjust it as necessary. It's important to put all your bolts in hand tight first. Do not reef them all the way down with the socket because you are going to need to make sure that you have all of them fitting proper before you tighten any one of them down. If you skip this and start tightening them down without all of them in, you will notice that they won't go in as easy or they won't line up correctly, and you'll risk stripping all of them out. You'll see in a second, even though all 3 are in on one side, I'm still able to wiggle the bar a little bit just to make enough room to get the other bolts in on the other side. Once you have them all in and you have the bar where you want it, go ahead and tighten them up with a ratchet. These bolts without a strut brace are supposed to be 14 foot-pounds of torque, or they're supposed to be 19 Newton meters. Do with that information what you will, but I usually just go until they feel good enough to me. As you can see, the bar no longer runs into the cap to the coolant tank anymore, so this fits pretty darn good. Now, I did notice a couple of blemishes on top of the bar, and it looks like they're caused by the hood. It's caused by this tab right here, and there's a matching one to the left. Now what I did was I pushed these in more flush. This just holds the insulation on under the hood. So I'll show you here, they're pushed in flush. This is what it normally looks like, it sticks way out. Now this looks pretty darn good, but there's still one more adjustment we can make to make this look a whole lot better. This may have been something that I had installed wrong when I painted the car, but as you can see, this trim right here has a rubber lip that's sticking up and getting caught on the bar. So what I'm going to do is flip this trim all the way around 180 degrees and have the lip stick over towards the actual plastic rather than being facing towards the bar and overlapping it, and this is going to make things look a ton better. With this trim looking better in this orientation, the strut bar install is complete. Now this thing is looking pretty darn good. This new strut bar really accents the under the hood feel of the car, and it really looks good with that new stainless tank as well. Even with all of my mounts to my engine and subframe filled with polyurethane, this bar still adds extra handling support that you can see a difference with. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Upcoming soon, we've got a custom drive shaft that I've just had built. I've also installed racing friction discs in the clutch pack and the rear differential.